All right, next team, the Cavs.
Seems interesting.
Did you see the Jared Allen quote? Man, if we speed up the process, we might be a good 4th, 5th seed. That's in like 2 years. That's so depressing. It's so depressing.
Just looking at this, Isaac Okoro is your 3.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is not good. This is not good.
Yeah.
Okay, they finished, 13th last year, I think?
Yeah, so, ever since LeBron left them in 2018,
they've been going to fucking
right?
shit.
They've been kind of, what they've always been without LeBron, just a dumpster fire.
Just dumpster fire.
They take Colin Sexton, they get Garland the next year, they get Okoro the next year, and then they luck into number 3.
With Mobley.
And Evan Mobley falls in their lap.
I'm so glad they didn't take a guard.
Which is... People were touting Evan Mobley as the next front court star.
AD, Chris Bosh type.
Which he has the potential. We didn't see it in Summer League, but it's not fair to rate guys.
About Summer League.
But put him next to Jared Allen. I like it.
Yeah,
it's just the 3 guards. Someone's got to get moved.
Yeah.
And I'll get into that one.
Yeah. So addition subtractions, right? It's just Jared Allen just came back, and then
Ricky
that's
Rubio.
it. And Ricky Rubio.
Yeah, another guard.
And they didn't really lose anybody.
I think they lost Taurean Prince.
Oh yeah, they lost him in the trade.
That's about it.
And that's about it. But Taurean Prince was okay, who cares?
Yeah.
But anyway, team roster construction. How do you rate this construction?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I've
never liked it. I've never been a fan of Sexland.
Colin Sexton has the ball in his hands a lot.
Yep.
And
Darius Garland.
People get hyped when he scores a lot of points, but it's dude, you had the ball
80% of the time.
My thing is, I think they move on from Colin Sexton this season.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
So that
now.
Yeah. So,
I thought he was going to go to the Heat.
Yeah. So you move Darius Garland to the 1. You put Okoro up at 2. Maybe you trade Sexton has enough value that you're able to get a solid
small
wing that you put in, because if you put Jetty Osman at the 3,
yeah.
Come on, man.
That's why I was I have to put Okoro at the 3, because I am not starting Chetty Osman.
Yeah, so it's this team really is just lacking that wing score.
Yeah, but
Darius Garland's solid, man.
Yeah, this team is just, again, it's going to be another 13 seed, considering that there's so many good teams now. But it's your first minute, Evan Mobley has to get as many minutes as he can. He has to keep growing.
They should just take the chains off him and let him just play 34 minutes. Just accelerate the development process on him.
Oh,
Mobley.
Oh yeah, that's what has to happen. That's
Start him loose.
Yeah, and then if you look at it's funny they have so many guards, but if you look at the depth in each of these positions, it's just not much either.
Rubio's a solid backup.
Rubio's solid, but and then Damian Dotson is.
Jetty Osman, he's a meme, but he's a good player.
He's
not a starter.
Nah.
And then he worked out with LeBron.
You know what's funny is that just looking at this team gets me depressed.
They still got to move Kevin Love. They've been holding Kevin Love in shackles in the locker room for the past 4 years.
This dude's in jail. This dude's behind the bars over there in the locker room.
I better see Dean Wade minutes next year.
D Wade minutes.
I think they're gonna trade Larry Nance too. I heard it's
yeah. So it's are you blowing it up? Are you not?
I feel like they don't know where they're at.
They don't know. They don't know, because it's okay. You got a good step in the right direction.
Yes, with Mobley. Yeah. And
so
Garland and Okoro, they're solid pieces to build around.
So you have 4 guys, right?
Yeah, Allen.
So with Jared Allen, you have 4 guys that potentially maybe could be something in the future, right? But it's just, what do you do with this 5th? Do you go with Okoro being your 2, Garland being your 1? So then you go get you just tank again. You
get Imani Bates.
You get Imani Bates. That's your 3. Something like that.
Yeah.
Then you get Sexton off. Probably won't be this year. Probably will be in the next offseason. Considering that nobody has money anymore. And, I think Sexton really wanted to go to Miami. I think if the Kyle Lowry thing didn't work with Miami, Sexton was their second choice. So...
if I'm a team playing the Cavaliers, I'm circling this this front three right here, these three guys, I'm going to work.
Yeah.
I am going to work in the post.
Hey man, remember Colin Sexton took Brooklyn? Yeah, Colin Sexton took Brooklyn to double OT and they lost.
That up,
you remember? That was a good game. I remember that.
The score was like 148 to 146.
I remember that because Adrian was watching it for fantasy. But yeah, so like, you give all the again. You're in a development year.
Another development year feels like.
Another one for the next again. Like it's been 4 years now. Since
it's literally. Do we have LeBron? All right, we don't. All right, development year.
Yeah, development year. That's what it is. They can't build a roster that's solid that for the past since 2003 when he got drafted. Not solid roster since he left. So, Evan Mobley has to be the future, and it'll suck if he doesn't pan out. But he's people have him as the best prospect.
What
in
if
this
he's
draft.
the Marvin Bagley of the draft?
Oh fuck! Who is the Marvin Bagley of this draft?
We've got Cade, Jalen, Evan, Scotty, and Suggs.
Yeah, if there's somebody, maybe honestly, maybe Jalen, but Jalen just feels too solid too. I don't know, but who knows? We'll see.
I don't know.
It's a development year. There's not much that like
ceiling, 11th seed.
Yeah, floor 15th. Like
yeah, they're being the lottery again this year, I think.
Yeah, they are. They have a good chance at Chet, Imani.
I do think though Mobley.
Banchero.
Could average legit like 15 and like 10.
Yeah. Just off touches. Like he's your first scoring option. Sexton is gonna be the second, and then like you just play. I feel like this one is just like you just play. Who's even the coach for this team?
I don't think they want to make the playoffs this year.
I don't think they want to. Who's the coach for this team? Who was it last year?
It's not Beeline. Who is their coach?
I think
Is it JB Bickerstaff still?
I thought it was. That's what I was gonna say. That's the name that was in my head.
Who is their coach?
Let's see. I think it's Bickerstaff.
Yeah, JB Bickerstaff.
Okay, that's the name I had in my head, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, Bickerstaff. I think you just go in here and just be like, okay, I'm gonna run my offense through Evan, and we're just gonna play.
Yeah.
Jared Allen needs to be a 10 and 10 guy. Evan Mobley needs to be a 10 and 10 guy.
He needs to expand his offensive game because we know what he can do defensively.
I don't know. I think he's
roller?
fine. Yeah. Like Jared Allen has like this thing where like he could be like because he has no post game. Like the name that comes to mind is JaVale McGee. Weirdly enough, but because
you're paying a lot of money for a guy to be like JaVale McGee.
Yeah, but like Jared Allen, I trust Jared Allen. I love Jared Allen. I loved him when he was with the Nets. With him and the Karras duo coming off the bench, I really liked it. But this is just a play thing. Like, if there's two guys to be moved that are on my trade block, it would probably be Sexton and Nance and Kevin Love.
Yeah.
You just have those three guys could be something somewhere.
Yeah.
And you get a good good guy.
Kevin Love is dying to get bought out and go to LA.
I know. He wants to leave, but
he's from LA.
Yeah.
So
he's
like,
UCLA.
Please buy me out.
His UCLA teammate is there in Westbrook.
But knowing the Cavs, they're still bitter over LeBron, so they would never. They were not gonna help LeBron.
Yeah, right. But like, so this is weird. This one's like a development year. Like, how much can we say? We can't say much.
But you also gotta take into account: is Garland gonna take the next step? I mean, he was solid this past year.
They're all solid. Like,
does he take another step further? And like, I don't know, dude. I just don't know where they're going.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going, and it's just not enough pieces for us to fully evaluate this team correctly. Where our eyes are just on Evan Mobley, and that's what this team is going to be. It's just like the only reason why Cavs is going to be in your mouth, like the Cavs name is going to be in your mouth, is because of Evan Mobley.
The only time you're gonna hear the Cavs is when Mobley drops a double-double, and when a video of Colin Sexton like goes viral.
Yeah,
like him doing something crazy.
And LeBron goes back to Cleveland, and we get the Evan Mobley LeBron fucking somehow matchup, but like they don't even guard each other, but whatever. So, I mean,
yeah, Damian Dotson's gonna average 25.
Damian Dotson. So I don't know, like you just gotta move on, and you gotta look to next year's draft. That's my advice to them. It's I
forgot how much that sucked, like being a fan of a team that like
that's in the rebuild process.
Like with Dallas and rebuilding, Like, yeah, Joe Grow, oh, yeah, we're gonna win the chip, but like we had Harrison Barnes as our star.
Yeah, like you
Like,
just gotta
it's
wait.
Like, oh, we gotta wait for the draft again.
Yeah, it's the waiting game again, and I am going to be very sad when it happens to me with Utah because once 1 year, I'm telling you, 2 more years, I think is left on his contract. Oh no, wait, did he sign an extension? He signed an extension, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Okay, so when he's done, he's gonna be basically in his prime, almost 29, I think,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be the scariest offseason ever.
It's coming
For me.
It's going to LA.
It's gonna be the scariest offseason for me because it's like
go to Miami.
once he's gone, we're done.
This is gonna happen.
He's gonna go to Miami.
He's gonna go to Miami, and then D Wade's gonna sell his shares in the team.
Yeah, and then
And like
buy Miami again.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so sad. It's gonna be so sad. But like, Cavs fans, if you're out there listening to us, just wait. Just watch Evan Mobley.
They can't complain. They won chips.
They can't complain. Yeah, you're right.
So.
But just watch Evan Mobley. Watch college basketball highlights this year.
Oh yeah.
And just find guys. You're going to be fine. There is room for growth here.
The fans that are mock experts are the Cavs fans. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So,
You just have to get.
I've never seen a bad mock from a Cavs fan.
Yeah, you just have to get rid of Sexton, Nance, and Kevin Love.
Yeah, and those guys all have value. So
Once you have those three guys out, I think you are in this headspace.
they're gonna pull a Pat Bev. You had the last 5 years. These 5 years are.
Like those three guys will prove value, have value, and so you will get value back and get you a lot of draft picks.
Once they get fleeced.
Which feels like a Cavs thing to do,
They
but
probably trade Kevin Love for like a second round pick in 2027.
Jesus Christ! If they do that, like it sounds like Cavs
And they're
Kevin
gonna
Love
send
trade.
Larry Nance to Chicago for Tony Bradley.
Tony Bradley. I wanted Larry Nance to go to Utah.
I heard.
I wanted him so bad. He could have been the floor spacer, the floor spacing forward we
I'm
needed.
kind of out on him.
I don't know.
Can't stand the court.
Again, he's in Cleveland, so nobody watched. Like you never know. But yeah, this is the Cavs. I mean, like what can you do?